Okay, hello. I hope I am audible to all of you. And today I will discuss the problem. The problem name is Alien Dictionary. Okay, in this given question, we have a given a dictionary order and like BA, ABCD, ABCA, CAB, and CAD. And we have also given a K value which denotes the we consider the first alphabetically order up to kth alphabetical uh, character. Okay, and we have to find the order of character like according to dictionary. And in this given question, the a dictionary will be sorted. Okay, it means this string will be always situated the before the abcd. Okay, and okay, we will discuss the approach how to solve this problem. Like we have a given a dictionary like b a and abcd. Okay, let's assume that if you think about the original 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 alphabetical order. Okay, then we say that if any string comes in first and any string comes in after, then we say that the letter of this string will be always less than this particular string character. Like here b will be always before the in any in the ordering. Okay, and we have to just apply this theorem to to make a graph. And then we use the topological sort to find the ordering, because we know very well, uh, we use the topological sort to find the order of anything, any node. And okay, the first problem will be how to make a adjacency list, uh, a adjacency list with the help of the given dictionary. Okay, let's assume that we have two string b a and a b c d. Okay, and if we compare the both the string of both having both character, let's we start the index from the here and here. And then we check that if here the if character will be not equal to this, then we say that b is always before the a in the order. Okay, that's mean we write down this like this way: b to a, we make a s between b to a, which is associated to b to a, because b, b will be happened before a. Okay, in the order. And we same process for the all the string. Like if you consider the second uh, zeroth one index, sorry, 3 4 and 0, a b c d and a b c a, then we compare for the every character, and here it will be equal, then we increment the count here. And and here b will be also equal, then increment the value of I and j, and up to c this will be also equal. But at the end, last index, here the value will be d, and here the value will be a. And as according to the dictionary, d will be always present in before the a in the order. That's when we create a is between d to a, and just d to a. All right. And also for the every, we find the find this type of situation for the every index. Okay, like if we have a string, we change the string. Okay, just wait. let we have a string a b c a and c a b, and at that point they will be not equal. Okay, then a will be always before in order in c. Okay, then we make a s between a to c. Okay, and another string will be cab and cad using same concept. Here here the both character will be same, then increment the value of I and j like this one, and here value will be also same, but at that point the value of character will be b, and the value of second string will be character value will be d. Then we say that there is a is between b to d. Okay, as this formula, as this concept, we find a adjacency list. Okay, and after that we can apply the we can apply the topological sort to finding the order. Okay, let's let's take a vested array in which we consider that if that particular character will be already vested or not, and here k value will be 4, then we take uh, we take four first alphabetical order like a b c d, and we know that the in the topological sort we take a stack to store the ordering of the node. Okay, we and in the starting the vested array we fill with false value because they are not or not yet non vested, they are not vested yet. Okay, and if we visit the any node, then we make true to false, false to true. All right, and we are start from the a, and here is the a, and after that if we add the a and the adjacency. Okay, I'm just also write down the adjacency list. For a, the adjacent node of a is c, and for the b adjacent node is a and d, and for the c there is no adjacent node, and for the d a is a adjacent node. All right, and for the a we we visit the a, then we make false to true, and what and check for the their adjacent node, and here adjacent node of a is c. All right, then we go for the c, and also here check whether the c is visited or not. If they are visited, they don't, then we don't call the dfs call, otherwise we take a dfs call, and here the c will be not visited, then we make false to true, and after that c, if we reset the c, then we check either the C has any adjacent node or not. But here we clearly see that there is no adjacent node of C. That's mean we have to backtrack from the C, and at the time of backtrack we push the C into the stack to preserving the ordering. Okay, and at the A, if we add the A, then we check that there is any adjacent node which is not vested yet, but we have to clearly see the only one it has only one a design node which is C, and C is already vested in this visited area. All right, then we check for the a, but a has no more any unvested adjacent array, then we also pop back from the and backtrack from the a, and also push the a into the stack. All right, and we are at the b. Okay, and also b is not vested yet, and A has all completed their adjacent node. Then we check for the B, and B is not vested yet. Then we have to change F to true. All right, and we check for their adjacent, and here B has two adjacent. One is A, and second one is D. But if you see the clearly, then A is already visited in here, then we don't call DFS call for the A. Then we only call DFS for the D, and then we add the we add at the D, and we check that D has any adjacent node or not, and we can clearly see that D has one adjacent node, which is A. But in the visited array, A is already visited. That's mean we uh, don't call the DFS call from the D, because their adjacent node is already visited. That's mean we here we also backtrack from the D and reset the B, and at the B there is no any other unvisited node from the adjacent of B. That's mean we also, and here at the D we push the D into the stack, and at the B there is no more adjacent node which is unvisited, and then we have to push the B into also a stack, and after that we pop the element and pop the character from the stack, like B, D, A, C. Okay, and this is our preserving order, and this is our order for the this this type of dictionary. All right, and here k value will be 4, then our value will be also equal to 4. Okay, I hope you are understood this problem. Let's jump to the code. Okay, in this problem, first we take a 2D matrix, 2D adjacency list to make adjacency list. And in this problem we know that we just compare for the two string like this one, and compare for the all string, all the character, if that character will be equal or not, and we check if that particular character will be not equal, then we push the element to the towards the their adjacent node and make a adjacency list. Okay, and in this step we take a visited array to check whether that particular character will be particular node will be already visited or not, and we take a stack here to maintain the ordering of character, and we check for every character, like we pass the every character like A, B, C, D in a DFS call, I mean in the topological sort. And okay, I'm just sharing what is my function of topological sort, and this is our my function. And if you traverse any node, then we make its true, and also after that we check for their adjacent. If we get any adjacent of particular node and particular character, then we make a DFS call, and also that time we will check the whether this particular character will be unvisited or not. If they are there, that particular character will be not visited, then this condition, after this condition we make a DFS call. Without this condition we don't make and don't call the DFS call. And after that, after the DFS call, we push the character into the stack, and and then and then in this step we pop out the element of a stack, like B, D, A, C, and we pop out the stack and storing into the string like B, D, A, C, and this is our required answer and required order. Okay, okay, thanks.